Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my freak? What's up, you guys? Hey, everybody. Everybody. What are you doing? Yeah. Okay. Hush up, you weirdo. I'm a weirdo. Okay, so I'm just gonna put on a little bit of makeup just for shits and gigs. I need to record some videos for my job. So I am going to put on a little bit of makeup so I look presentable. Is somebody gonna match my freak? And I am going to start back on my walking regimen. For those of you guys that don't know, I have lost about 65 pounds on a weight loss journey. And since I started my weight loss journey, when I first started, I was walking every day. And I have really slacked off from doing that. And I need to get back on track. So, because I was actually seeing the most results with my weight loss when I was walking every day. And so I want to continue losing weight because I have about 26 more pounds that I want to lose. And so in order to stay on track, I need to get my butt back on the street and walk. So I'm going to start doing that. I think I'm going to do it in the evenings because I sleep till about 8:30, and then when I wake up, I have to make breakfast and all those things. And so I think I'm going to do it in the evening around 7 or 8. That's what I was doing for a while, and it was working out really good. Okay. So yesterday, I want to talk to you guys about some stuff I was seeing on my page yesterday. And for those of you guys that don't know, my name is Nikki. You can call me Nikki or Nicole, whatever you prefer. Hey, Shay. And I'm a person in recovery. I've been in recovery for 9 years. I will have 9 years in July, so I just say 9 years now. And I utilize Suboxone in my journey. And I want to talk to you guys about some comments that I have been getting from people about me being on Suboxone for 9 years. Okay, and listen, a lot of you guys just don't know any better because all you've been taught is AA 12-step recovery. That's all you've been taught. You've never branched out from anything other than that. And so your first knee-jerk reaction is to judge me because I'm on a medication, because you've been told that you can't be sober and be on medication, right? Well, that's not true. That's not true. You can take medication as prescribed and absolutely be sober. And a lot of people are sober and take medication. They take the medication as it's prescribed by their physician. So I want to talk about this because this platform isn't going to be the place where you can come and make fun of somebody because you don't agree with what they're doing. If you want to go on your platform and talk about how you got sober without taking medication, more fucking power to you. Go fucking do that shit. Go do that. There's tons of people that are doing that. And you can inspire people who are looking to do the things that you have done. Okay? What my platform is about is inspiring people to do whatever it takes. Because for over 10 years, I was in and out of Alcoholics Anonymous, trying to get sober through abstinence-only recovery. And guess what? I didn't have any luck. I kept relapsing, and I almost died from it. Okay? And so if that means being on medication-assisted treatment, thank you, Tracy, helps me to stay sober and not die, then that's what I'm going to do. And if that makes you uncomfortable, this isn't the page for you. Okay? This isn't the page for you. This is a page for people who are at their wit's end, for people who have tried everything. Okay? And if you have tried everything like me, and you were in and out of 12-step programs like me, and you did not have success in those programs, I am here to tell you that you are not broken, and there is nothing wrong with you. You just need something different. And there's so many of us in this world, millions and millions and millions of people. We are all so different. One way is not going to fit all of our ways. Okay? That is why I am an advocate for multiple pathways to recovery. And if that makes you feel uncomfortable, that says more about you than it does about me. Okay? We do not down people because they take medication-assisted treatment. We don't down people because they utilize medical marijuana. We don't down people that utilize kratom. We don't down anybody's recovery. If that works for you, hey Mandy, okay baby, I'll check it. If that works for you, you do what works for you and fuck what everyone else said. Okay? Fuck what you heard. Put a dick in your ear, as my friend Mindy would say. Okay? If that works for you, if smoking weed helps you keep a needle out of your arm, then so be it. I support you. I support that. Okay? And I know that makes a lot of people who are abstinent really uncomfortable. But this is my question I have to ask to those of you guys that are abstinent. What does it fucking matter to you, bro? Why do you care? Why do you care if somebody else is thriving and doing amazing in their life and taking care of their children and being a productive member of society, no longer committing crimes? Why do you fucking care if they take a medication to stay sober? Why do you fucking care if they take kratom? Why do you fucking care if they chief a fucking blunt? Like, why does it matter to you? I'll tell you why. Because you're low-key jealous as fuck. Because you can't do it. That's the problem. Low-key, high-key, you're jealous. Because that didn't work for you. Okay? Some of you guys are not going to be able to take medication as prescribed. Okay? Some of you guys won't be able to smoke and stay sober. I don't smoke. It's like, to me, smoking does the opposite. It makes me super tired, really lethargic, and it makes me want to eat food all the time. And so I don't smoke. But who am I to say that that doesn't help somebody else with their mental health? Who am I to say that doesn't help somebody else keep a needle out of their arm? I'm not. Who am I? I'm just another drug addict, okay? Just like you are. And just because you got sober a different way than me doesn't make you better than. So a lot of you guys have caught yourself getting blocked off my page because I'm not gonna entertain it. Okay? I'm not gonna let you go back and forth with my Matt babies that are in the comment section being proud and celebrating their recovery. I'm not gonna let you go back and forth talking shit to my medical marijuana babies who are proud of themselves, who haven't stuck a needle in their arm in 20 years and they smoke ganja. I'm not gonna let you do it. Sorry. Okay? And so if you want to be an undercover hater, you better just shut the fuck up and hate undercover. Because if you comment and I see it, you're getting blocked. Straight up. Straight up. Because I'm just not going to let people do that to other people. At least not on my platform, okay? I want everybody to feel welcome here, and I want people to know that, like I said, this is the do whatever it takes to get to where you need to get community, okay? That's what this community is about. This community is full of a bunch of people who have tried everything and have failed miserably, okay? And we are at our wits' end. We are tired, and we got to make it work. And we finally found something that works for us. And we don't need people coming over here talking shit. You know? Okay. So, I had posted a comment that some guy left. And it was like, why don't you try real recovery? What is real recovery? So real recovery if real recovery is not taking any kind of substance, then there's not any, I don't know anybody in real recovery, because I know most of you guys smoke cigarettes. I know most of you guys drink the hell out of some coffee and some energy drinks. I know most of you guys are on mental health medications. I know most of you guys are addicted to these energy drinks, okay? So, like, what is real recovery? This is why I don't believe in 12 steps shit, y'all. This is why, because it's problematic as fuck, okay? And it makes people brainwashed to believe there's only one way. And that's just not the case. There's way too many people in the world for only one way to work, you know? That's why I just don't get down with 12 steps. Because most of the stigmatizing shit that I get, that gets commented on my page, is from 12-step community members who are supposed to be so recovered and so have smashed their egos and all this shit, but they're the meanest, most judgmental motherfuckers you'll ever meet. And they're the ones who are always commenting to make sure to tell me that I'm not sober. You're not sober, you're not clean either. Then the NA people come over and they say, you're not clean. Well, I was never dirty to begin with, honey. I am a human being. And it takes what it takes for different people. So if that makes you uncomfortable and you can't handle that, it just gets you so worked up in a tizzy to see somebody else doing a recovery a different pathway than you. Like I said, this channel ain't going to be the channel for you. You are not going to like it. You are not going to like it here. Might as well just log off now. What I believe recovery is any positive change. Okay? That's what I believe recovery is. Any positive change. And it's sad that I even have to like address this kind of stuff from other people. Okay? From other people that are in recovery. Like, we should all be celebrating each other and lifting each other up and being proud of each other. Thank you, Christina. You know, we should be congratulating each other. Like, we've all been into the depths of hell with our addictions. You know, just because the way I got out of hell looks different than the way that you got out of hell doesn't mean that the way I got out of hell ain't right. It's just different. Okay? Just because I took the fork that went left and you took the fork that it went right doesn't mean that both roads can't bring us to the same point. You know? It's just really, really disheartening to see people in the community, you know, tearing each other down because their recovery doesn't match doesn't look the same as the other person's, you know? Yeah, imagine it. Imagine if 12-step accepted people like us on MAT. And they'll say, oh, but we do. We have no opinion on outside issues. Your members don't, AA. Your members don't. That's the issue here. You can write all the pamphlets you want to and do this, that, and the third. But you got these fucking rogue AA members out here who are basically in a cult, okay? Who tear down people like me. You have sponsors who are telling their sponsees to come off their mental health meds because if they don't, then it's going to block them from having a spiritual experience. Do you know that? I have been told not to take my psych meds because my psych meds would block me from the sunlight of the spirit. That's dangerous. That is so fucking dangerous. Addiction, substance use disorder, you guys, is a mental health issue, okay? It is a disorder of the mind, and people need to understand that it's not to be played with. You're playing with people's lives, bro, when you're telling them shit like that. You know? Hey, Rachel, what's up, girl? Love you. And, you know, the reason why I get so heated when I talk about this is because I'm a strong person. Okay, you see me, I'm a strong bitch. That's why I post my shit online, because I don't give a fuck what you say. You know what I'm saying? But there's other people who are not as strong as me, who are very insecure about their decision to be on MAT or to be on medical marijuana or to be utilizing plant medicine. And they feel very insecure about it. They're very scared. They don't feel accepted, and they feel all alone. And then they have some fucking dick suck AA fucking member telling them that they won't be accepted into the damn recovery community until they're totally abstinent. And that's just not the truth. That's not the truth. You know? So, fuck what those people say. And I will continue to advocate against the things that they say. Because it's just disgusting, bro. It's just disgusting. People don't need your judgment, okay? Most addicts and alcoholics, we have been through the ringer with judgment, you know? We don't need the extra judgment coming from our own community members, you know? And it's not anyone else's job to tell me about myself. It's not anybody else's job but me and my doctor, and if I choose to work with somebody else. But even then, you guys, like, I highly recommend seeing a therapist or a professional, because I highly recommend sticking with professionals when you're seeking help. Highly. Good job. I'm so proud of you, girl. I'm really proud of you. And yeah, eating better. We're all trying to do that, and we're getting our lives back through health and wellness. You know, and that's another thing that has been like instrumental in my sobriety journey this last year. It's been eating healthy, moving my body, exercising. These are all things that I'm focusing on more to change my life for the better, you know? I feel so much better, you guys, since I started eating better. Like, I just feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. You know what I mean? That's because it literally has weight, 65 pounds. That's a lot of weight to be on your shoulders. You know what I mean? And so we're all getting healthy together. I'm so proud of those of you guys that have started your health journey too, because I know, believe me, I know how hard it was. I got scared into my health journey because I got diabetes. And so it's not like I chose to do this on my own. I got scared into it. But hey, whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes. If it takes being scared into your health journey, then do it, baby. As long as you're doing it, that's all that matters. So, okay, let's put on a little bit of highlighter. Y'all know my favorite highlighter. Where's it at? Oh, yes, honey. Fenty Beauty, How Many Carats? I think that's what it's called. How Many Carats, yeah. I watched this girl on TikTok, and she does her makeup. Gosh, I wish I could do my makeup like her. It's like it looks so juicy on her skin. But I have to set my makeup with powder, because if I don't, I will get so sweaty and it will just like melt off. But I'm going to use this for my eye in just a second. This is a new lip liner I got. It's called Smoky Pink by Mario, and I'm obsessed with it. Let me show y'all. So anyway, I just want to come on here and just like really let people know that are new here, like, this isn't a place where you can come and down people, you know? If that's the kind of vibe you want to give, and you want to down people because they don't do recovery the way you do it, if you want to share about how you don't think X, Y, and Z is sober, then go somewhere else, because we don't care. You know? Like, I don't care what you think is sober. I honestly don't. I don't care if you think I'm sober or not because I'm on Suboxone. You know? Like, think about it, you guys. And why do we feel the need to tell people you're not sober just because somebody's doing it different than us? Why do you feel that need to say that to somebody? Why do you feel the need to knock somebody down when they're feeling confident? You know, I made a couple of videos about my Suboxone treatment, and I'm feeling like really good and confident because, like I said, I've been on Suboxone for 9 years, and I haven't had any relapses in those 9 years, you guys. To me, that's a big fucking deal. Okay? I used to relapse all the time. Okay? And so, like, I'm really proud of myself. Okay? For taking my medication as prescribed. I used to struggle to take my medication as prescribed. I used to struggle to take any medicine the right way. And so it's a big deal to me that I have been able to overcome that and stay on the right path with my medication. And so I'm proud. I want to share that with other people. I want to share that I've overcome my issues with abusing, you know? And so if it makes you feel uncomfortable that I'm sober on Suboxone, then, like I said, this is not the page for you. And if you feel like you need to say, you're not sober, then get the fuck off my shit, because I can't stand folks like you. I will never go to somebody to ruin their day when I see them feeling so great about something that they have accomplished. I'm not going to kick them when they're feeling great. And like I said, your opinion on me taking medication as prescribed, it's none of my business. I don't care. You know? I always ask myself, since I started doing social media 6 years ago, I started doing social media. I always ask myself, like, why do people feel the need to say something to somebody when they see somebody making a video like me, like, where it'll say, I've been sober on Suboxone for 9 years. I'm so proud of myself. What goes through their mind that says, I'm going to comment, you're not sober, on this girl's post that is celebrating and proud of herself? What goes through your mind to say something to somebody when you see them proud and celebrating something they've accomplished? What kind of loser do you have to be like, oh, I'm going to knock them down and say you're not sober? And if we really want to be technical, okay, sobriety is not drinking alcohol. And bitch, I've been sober for almost 10 years. I don't drink nothing. I don't drink a fucking drop of alcohol. But see, I'm not one of those people who gets caught up on those bullshit, like, words and shit don't matter. To me, it's what matters is I've worked so hard to get to where I got. Okay? I was a drug addict criminal who was in prison, okay, because of my drug offenses. Okay? I was a drug addict criminal who lost custody of my son. Okay? I was a drug addict criminal who had not a pot to piss in when I got sober. Okay? I didn't have a house to live in. I didn't have a job. I had lost everything. Okay? And so I'm really fucking proud of myself. You know? And if that bothers you to see me being proud of myself, like, you need to look internally within you and ask yourself, what is it that bothers me so much that this person is celebrating a milestone in their life? Do you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've thought about it over and over and over again. I truly believe that it's a jealousy thing. I truly believe that a lot of people who are abstinent, they were not given the option to utilize medication-assisted treatment. Okay? They were basically made to do abstinence. And so they feel some type of way. They feel like I took the easy way out. They feel like I'm getting over on the system, you know? But if you really thought about it, actually I added an extra step. So if, let's say for instance, I ever want to get off of Suboxone, I have to taper off of it to be safe. Okay? And so actually I added an extra step to my recovery process. I just want people to celebrate people, you know? Staying away from illegal drugs is hard. It's hard to get sober, especially when you've lived in that life for so many years. And so I just want this Facebook page to be a place where people can be proud to share their journey. And it doesn't have to look like the traditional 12-step journey. And I'm going to forever speak out and share different pathways to recovery on this platform. That's what I have been doing for years on all my other platforms. This platform has just grown exponentially in the last couple of months. Okay, we just hit 105,000 of you guys 2 days ago. 2 weeks ago, there was only 103,000 of y'all here. I say only, but that's still a lot. So I want people to feel like they can come here and be proud of their MAT journey, okay? And be proud of their plant medicine journey, okay? Just because your journey doesn't look like somebody else's doesn't mean it's less than. It's really important for people to understand that. Good job, Sky. I'm really proud of you. Good job. I'm on Suboxone too. I love Suboxone. It saved my life. I think a lot of people, it makes them uncomfortable that I say that I'm sober on Suboxone. But like I said, sober is without alcohol, you guys. That's the definition. Okay? To not be drunk. Sober. Okay? It's just a word that I can use that people can relate to and understand what I'm saying. It's, you know, I also say that I am in recovery for 9 years. You know? I just use the words interchangeably, you know? To me, it's about my behavior changes in my life. It's about turning my life around and getting custody back of my son. It's about me being able to afford to pay for my son and all his friends to go to the amusement park place the other day. And I wasn't high or drunk. And I can remember everything that happened. And I got to spend time with my son and his parents. All his friends' parents trust me. They trust their children to be in my care because they know that I'm in recovery and they know that I'm doing the right thing. You know, that's what it matters to me. You know? So if you're somebody who's watching this video right now and you have internalized judgment against people that are on medication-assisted treatment or some other, you know, alternative path to recovery like plant medicine or, you know, plant medicine, basically, then I really want you to ask yourself, like, why am I so hurt or upset that this person is thriving on a different pathway? Why does it bother me that they're having success with something that doesn't look like the way I did it? And then realize that not everybody has to do it that way. You know, for the longest time, the only thing that was taught to us was 12-step abstinence-based only recovery, you guys. And we were done a disservice, okay? You are being done a disservice if that's all you're being taught about is abstinence-only recovery, because there are many other paths to recovery that might help you more. If you're somebody who has been struggling to get sober from opioids specifically for many years, you could get sober with MAT and live your best fucking life. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, is that if you have been trying to fit the one-size-fits-all mold for so many years and you haven't been able to achieve that and you're miserable, Suboxone saved my life. Like, I don't care what anybody says about it, dude. It changed my life. I couldn't stay sober through abstinence. I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried, and I kept relapsing. If I did it again, I was gonna die. Would you rather my son have his mom sober on Suboxone or dead in the fucking grave? You know, and sometimes I think a lot of you guys who are judgmental as fuck would rather see somebody die. And it's like, who taught you this? I'll tell you who taught you this. The treatment centers and AA. That's who taught you this. And you need to start thinking, why did they teach me this? Because it benefits them. Because if you keep relapsing, then you keep coming through their treatment center and you keep putting money in their pocket. You need to think about it. If you keep relapsing, going through the broken treatment industry, the broken abstinence-only treatment industry, then that benefits the treatment industry. That's why they only teach that bullshit at these treatment programs, because they know that bullshit hadn't worked for most people for over 50 years. They've known that. Okay? For over 50 years, they've known that it does not work for most people. Okay? And they're still teaching y'all that. Why? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Sorry, I'm on a tangent right now, y'all. But it's like, I just want people to understand. Like, open your eyes. Open your eyes. There's other ways to get sober. You don't have to die. You don't have to die. So.
Investigators have never got. There are striking elements to this case that are really intriguing. I don't know what that means. First two words on this device that came through were radiation manufacturer. Christopher Bush.
Sorry, almost choked on my medicine. But it's just like a supplement, not real medicine, a supplement. But I just don't want people to feel like they have to die. I love a cool toned look. What about y'all? Okay, and I feel like a lot of you guys, like I said, have been brainwashed into believing that there's only one path, and there's just not. There's so many paths, you guys. So many pathways.
We're here to treat you with the most respect possible. Weirdly timed noises over there. 4, alive.
Thank you, Stacy. And listen, I know I get heated and I start yelling. I'm not yelling at you guys. I hope y'all know that. I'm just very passionate about what I'm talking about. And I have way too many judgmental comments on my page from people who are in 12-step programs who believe that 12-step is the only way to get sober. And I'm just here to tell y'all, it ain't. It ain't the only way. It is not the only way, honey. There's so many other ways. So many other ways now. And you can take another way. You don't have to try to fit in the one-size-fits-all box anymore. You can do a different path. And it can change your life. It can change your life. And you can get and stay sober and never relapse again. And that has been my experience, you guys. My experience has been, I got on MAT, and I haven't had a relapse since I got on MAT, y'all. It saved my fucking life. Okay? Ooh, let me show y'all this. We're about to do some glitter. Yes, Nick, yes. It's not about the 12 steps no more. Exactly. There's so many other options. You know, the 12-step programs, they had a monopoly on recovery for so many years, and that's one of the main issues here. That's one of the big issues here, is that 12-step had a monopoly, okay? And they've been able to do that because they connected with the 12-step, or they connected with the treatment industry. And the treatment industry was scratching their back, and they were scratching the treatment industry's back by the treatment industry providing their books within their recovery programs and vice versa. And then AA's members referring people to the treatment industries, to the programs. It was I scratch your back, you scratch my back situation. Okay? Well, baby, that's not how it is anymore. Thank God. Thank God, because people were dropping at an astronomical rate from overdose. But we still have so much work to do, y'all, because there's still so many people out there who think that abstinence is the only way. We still have so much work. And so that's why I need you guys. I need my MAT babies. Okay? I need my MAT babies and MAT men, MAT boys, to be proud of your recovery. Share that shit, okay? Share that shit. Who cares what anybody else says? Okay, hold on, guys. Like, you know how I get when I do my wings. There we go, honey. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my freak? I love that song. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my freak? Okay. Hey, Shelly, that's okay. You're accepted here. It shouldn't be hard at all to find them. They're on every damn street corner. Are you talking about online, Crystal? If you're looking for them online, then you have to go to their website, Alcoholics Anonymous website. Okay, baby? But you ain't gonna find that here. We ain't that here. We are the opposite of that. And like I said, there's a place for that. If that's your thing, so be it. But you guys, I have so much deprogramming to do since I have left that program. So many stigmatizing beliefs that I was taught in that program. And it's just not for me. You know, I'm a very open-minded person, and that's what I expect from people that I have around me, and that's what I want for others, you know? And so that's not my style. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, girl, there are community groups and stuff. If I were you, I would get off of this live and I would get on your phone and Google it, you know? But you're doing great. Good job. Okay, here, let's do this, y'all. I want to put a little bit of spray. Woo! That's rose water, and it feels so good. Well, you're obviously doing a great job if you stay sober for 8 months. Good job. You know what I would recommend, Crystal? I would recommend getting in to see an addiction specialist for a therapist. That's the best thing that helped me the most was getting into therapy. 100%. That way you're working with a professional, you know? Okay, now we are going to take this beautiful glitter. See how that just brought the life back to my skin a little bit? Or at least I believe it did. What do y'all think? We're going to put a little bit right here in my tear duct. Put it right there. Like, this looks just like How Many Carats? Gosh, it's so pretty. I love these little glitters. But anyways, There we go. I think I'm done. I just need to do my mascara. And I am done ranting. I hope y'all enjoyed my rant for the day. I just want people to know that there's other ways, okay? And that you're not alone, and that you don't have to do it the traditional way, okay? If getting on medication-assisted treatment helps you stay sober, do that. And don't worry about what anyone else thinks or says. All right, you guys? I love y'all, and I know what it's like to struggle, okay? I struggled for almost 20 years with an active addiction to methamphetamine, intravenous Oxycontin, Dilaudid, morphine, Roxy's, cocaine, Xanax. Okay, and now I'll have 9 years sober July 13th. If I can do this, anybody can do it. Don't sell yourself short. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later.